Losing sucks. Whether it's waking up late, skipping the gym, or taking a loss in a trade. All the data I'd collected, hours learning to read price, gone. Forgotten. Instead of reviewing what went wrong, I'd wallow, convinced I was meant to fail. But this week, I overcame that. I stuck to my process and had one of my best days yet. We start this week on Tuesday, with a few scalps trying to feel what price wants to do. My first entry is short. It ends up going in my favor a bit, and then I reverse for a long. Price ends up not forming the low where I expect it to, and we sweep the low, stopping me out. We walk away for 10 minutes and come back. As mentioned last week, that was the rules that I was going to implement, and I'm very happy that I stuck with it. I come back and price rallies higher. I want to see it move a little bit lower before it moves higher first. I set a sell limit on price returning back into that 5-minute BISI for inversion. Price expands higher around 936. I reverse my position long as I see the displacement higher, confirming that price has formed the low of day at the sweep below that low. And I exit as price taps the constant encroachment of that 15-minute SIBI. Now right here, as price is retesting that 5-minute bearish breaker converging with that 15-minute BISI, I look for the high of session. So I enter a short as price retests that mean threshold of the 5-minute bearish breaker converging with that 15-minute SIBI. Price gradually moves lower, and then once that 10 o'clock high impact news driver hits, we displace aggressively lower, hitting my first partial, and I move my stop to break even and close the charts. So worst case scenario, price reaches my stop loss and I make 151 bucks. Best case scenario, I make 641. Best case scenario occurs and price reaches my limit order at that daily BISI high. We walk out with one of our best days yet for this account. Self-doubt still exists, but it's no longer in the driver's seat. You don't break a losing streak by swinging harder. You break it by staying grounded in the work. Trust the process. Okay, so after Tuesday's big win, we go into a demo account for Wednesday. I do a little bit of scalping here and there. Nothing really comes of it. But once I spot my expectation for the high of day, I go back into my live account and set my limit orders with the expectation of them executing around that 930 equities open. And even though I was wrong for that high forming there, I exit at my partial with my stop at break even. I make a nice $71.67 profit. So that brings our total for the week at $713.31. The equity for the account right now is 50,327. So we're above that 50,000 equities start. With risk for every trade being 0.25%, we made 5.7 times that. Once price did start rejecting off of sweeping the 8 o'clock low, I could have reversed long. I had that in my session analysis if a reaction did occur, but I figured I did enough for the week, so I just let price run without me. If you're doubting yourself, show up anyway. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you build, one action at a time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.